planet is in the midst of an environmental and climate crisis. Climate change, vast deforestation, and the ozone hole are just a few of the recent environmental challenges confronting the world. As a result, environmental consciousness has grown in many countries. Community-based voluntary action groups, governments, the media, national and global non-governmental organizations have all played their role. However, in many areas, public knowledge lags behind present realities of environmental degradation, and there are significant gaps in understanding of the Earth's complicated balances. With that being said, environmental protection is concerned with the challenges originating from the interaction of humans and environmental systems such as conservation, pollution, biodiversity loss, land degradation, and environmental policy. Because of the extreme danger that the environment is currently in, environmental protection is of the utmost importance. The situation is in grave danger as a result of various human activities. The damage is enormous, and there is no turning back. We cannot reverse the damage that has already been done, no matter how hard we try. Thus, we must reduce our human impact on the environment as much as possible.
This will be the coverage of environmental awareness. Humans have a moral obligation to maintain the environment and support the world's long-term development for future generations. Environmental degradation is destructed to creatures, plants, and people long-term health and security. Ecosystems are necessary for our survival and success because they provide us with food, clean air, and clean water. Ecosystems also provide a wealth of chances for outdoor enjoyment. Oil drilling, deforestation, and the production of plastic goods are examples of environmental issues that will be discussed during the seminar to provide knowledge to the students like myself, so that we can engage our community in school not only in raising awareness but also in finding great opportunity to participate in communal projects or other related causes. Papers, towels, plastic bottles, and plastic bags are all items that should be avoided. Begin composting and recycling to assess, reduce, or address generation. When possible, buy organic and pesticide-free food to support local businesses and farms. Alternatively, you may start your own communal garden. Furthermore, only a small percentage of humanity actively participate in environmental activisms. People understanding of the impact of environment on their health and the impact of their lifestyles on the environmental is critical to long-term development. They require environmental information in a language and in format that they can comprehend and relate to their own circumstances.
Save energy and water. Another way to express environmental protection is to save energy. By turning off the lights when not in use is the easiest way to save some energy. Some have installed solar panels and other types of alternative energy sources. Solar energy is likely to become a mainstream and efficient source of energy in the future. Water conservation works in conjunction with energy conservation. People should be careful not to waste water because water is a valuable natural resource that we often consider. And this is a big step towards expressing nature protection.
Promoting environmental protection is very important because our environment is a beautiful natural world. Preventing the environmental protection is to raise awareness of environmental impacts and help us to reduce the risk to the environment from contaminant hazardous materials like fuels, wastes, and other factors, which can harm all aspects of every activity and behavior of the community environment. Because people's habits to throw garbage in arbitrary places are difficult to change, and the ignorance towards clean and healthy environment resulted in the dirty and polluted environmental sanitation is an essential factor that leads to a healthy environment.
If we want to save our environment, then one thing we need to change is our attitudes to each other as a human being. Our development has reached a state where forces of separations are expanding throughout humanity. Likewise, we are coming closer to a stated lack of positive attitudes to one another. All kinds of efforts outside of changing our attitudes to each other will do nothing to save the environment. Such as efforts stem from lacking a comprehensive understanding and perceptions of reality, and seeing the true interrelations between us and nature. It is thus very important for us to organize our thoughts, desires, and qualities so that we understand to shift to a better future, including what we perceive as saving our environment. It is our moral duty to preserve the environment for all humanity and the generations to come. We only have one functioning planet to live on. There is no other planet. We must live to an environment that has same state for all children as we inherited it from our parents. This is not happening at present in relation to climate change and the loss of wildlife around the world. Therefore, we all must live in an environmentally friendly manner and conserve the earth resources.